I'm looking around to see where my fighter escort is.
Shot 28, the other side is where all the clag is. And believe it or not, that's where we're going, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. What do you just know?
Hi, Happy New Year. I know I said in last week's video that I wished everybody a Happy New Year, but it came out on New Year's Day, but the thing with it was that I actually had to record it before that, so it didn't actually seem real. But now here we are, we're in 2021, and it's not looking brilliant, to be quite honest. I did mention all of those facts and figures in the last one. Since then, last night the Prime Minister was on television with a whole load of new measures, and the country's gone into its third lockdown. So what that's going to mean, well, it's going to be a bit of a challenge coming up with weekly videos, especially as the fact that I've got no stock material. But yeah, I hope everybody's safe and keeping well. And yeah, I will do my best to try and put together interesting content. I know sometimes I get a little bit disappointed because my viewing numbers aren't great, but I have to say I'm then driven on by the very, very nice comments that I am getting from people and emails that I'm getting from people saying that my Friday morning slot is something that they look forward to, and it's a sort of little semblance of normality in what it has been and is going to be a very difficult time. I have to say I'm a little bit confused by some of the paperwork that's going around at the moment. The first instance was the fact that the information that we had regarding flying, and I'm going to put that up now, was talking about the fact that within Tier 4, I know it doesn't exist anymore and we've gone into a different category, but when it was Tier 4, the latest information that I could find actually said something along the lines of general aviation is only safe in an open cockpit environment. Well, I don't know whether I'm being cynical, but that doesn't make a lot of sense as far as I was concerned. And I know there are other issues. There are the issues of should there be an accident and taking up NHS beds, etc., etc. But as far as I was concerned, I could leave the house here, drive by myself over to Neyland. I could go to my hangar, which is my hangar. I could open the doors, I could get the plane prepped. I know I've said it before, it's my plane. I'm the sole owner, the sole operator, which means I could fly by myself, socially distancing by about 2,000 feet, come back, land, put it away, and have no contact with anybody else at all. But yeah, that's by the by, because we've actually now got the stay-at-home order. Now there are exceptions to that for those people who aren't living in the country here, but the numbers have gone up tremendously, and it is very, very worrying. But in terms of paperwork, and this is going to be the theme of this video, it does look, unfortunately, as if my continental trips will be no longer. I really don't understand this. Some of you would be turning around saying, well, you had plenty of time to do something about it. Well, I'm not 100% sure on that one. I have told you in the past that I did have 2 heart attacks. I had 2 heart attacks in the space of 3 days in August 2013. Well and truly over those. I had a barrage of tests. I was deemed fit to fly, but because of the stenting that I've got, I had to downgrade to a Lapel medical. So as far as I was concerned at that point, the Lapel gave me everything I wanted for my license. Okay, covered the aircraft that I intended to fly, and the geographical distance. So I went quite happily to a LAPL license with a LAPL medical. As of the 1st of January, with Brexit being what it is, that license now is not deemed valid on the continent. I might be wrong on this, but I do know that, for instance, I could have transferred, it seems, my license to somewhere like Ireland and had Ireland as a state of issue, in which case my license would be valid for the continent. So I'm a little bit perplexed as to a simple, well, wasn't simple, nothing about Brexit was simple, but how as a result of Brexit agreement that license is now not being acknowledged on the continent. It's not the end of the world. The most important thing is that I am still flying. There's lots of places in the UK still to visit, but there is and always has been something special about flying across that 22-mile stretch. And yeah, I do say that all of the times I've crossed the channel, it has been by the narrowest and shortest route. I do appreciate that there are people who fly great distances over water, but as far as I'm concerned, I've always been happier to do that trip. But there is something special about going across the channel and suddenly seeing something different. 22 miles, yet when you're on the other side, the field patterns are different, water towers are different, town layouts are different. There's very, very interesting changes. So I am going to spend the rest of this video saying thanks for the memory of flying abroad. My name is Tim Palmer and I fly a Jodel DR1050 out of a farm strip in East Anglia. Welcome back to the vlog and a big thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate your support. I fly for fun and basically record for my own interest and review. I like sharing my flying experiences, good and bad, and try to edit for enjoyment and storytelling. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and do leave me a comment as it makes it all worthwhile.
And Golf Echo Hotel stroke 7000, call Calais 1289025, au revoir. Thank you.
7000 and 128.925, thank you very much. Au revoir.
Echo 420 Sierra, bonjour, maintain 2000 feet to south.
Calais, bonjour, Golf Alpha Yankee Echo Hotel.
Golf Alpha Yankee, Echo Hotel, quelle info? Bonjour, Radio 5, passing message.
Golf Alpha Yankee Echo Hotel is a Jodel DR1050, just coasted in and inbound to you with 7 miles to run.
Roger, Golf Echo Hotel, runway 24 news at Calais, right hand circuit. The wind 220 degrees, 10 knots. The QNH is 1023.
Right hand circuit on a QNH of 1023, report coast begin, Golf Alpha November.
Correct, with 2 aircraft in the circuit, actually at Calais, 2 aircraft are full.
Golf Echo Hotel, turning right base, contact 1 ahead.
Roger, Golf Echo Hotel, report final runway 24.
Wilco, Golf Echo Hotel.
Juliet Palmer, turning finals 24.
Roger, Golf Juliet Bravo, wind 230 degrees, 8 knots, report runway vacated.
Okay.
Roger.
Golf Echo Hotel final, contact 1 on.
Roger, Golf Echo Hotel, report short final, traffic very short final for full stop. Golf Oscar, Golf Alpha November from Calais.
Roger, Golf Alpha November.
So we have IFR traffic now on final runway 24 on GNSS approach for full stop landing.
Roger, Golf Alpha November looking.
Roger, report coasting.
Report coasting in, Golf Alpha November.
Anchorage 420 Sierra, Alpha Charlie 508, I on final, runway 24.
Roger, Air Collector 205, the second traffic is now landing, and report 2 miles.
What I have done here is I've taken 2 trips, and they're not new edits. I've simply taken existing videos and cut them down a little bit to give you a taster. But what I will make sure that I do is that I will link to these videos through the cards at the top and in the description below.
I'm looking around to see where my fighter escort is.
Deux personnes à bord, provenance de Antoine, direction de vos installations, actuellement à 1200 pieds, QNH 1023.
It's become a bit of a tradition that John and I will fly a low, well, low-ish flyby as we arrive and depart Saint-Omer.
I don't know about you, but I found that pretty warm.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Camp established.
Me, I've been chips.
It'll be a video.
And so ended a very nice day. Good night.
Although we were fairly seasoned cross-channel flyers, back in May 17 we joined in with Martin's Light Aircraft Association flyout to Amiens. The idea was that he would help any first-time flyers across the channel.
Okay, 130775, yeah?
Yeah.
He'll put me onto the director, won't he?
Yeah, and the director is 132. 450.
What did we estimate the boundary? How many minutes? Coasting out?
We're estimating the boundary at 8:55. So we're estimating in 6 minutes.
London info, Golf, Charlie Delta Juliet Bravo's coasting out, estimate boundary in 6 minutes.
I hope that photograph works.
What's that?
If you look back over your shoulder,
Yeah.
look how that cloud has all built up.
Yeah, see it in the mirror.
Golf White Whiskey, Big Dry, Dover Harbour, 2000 feet.
Do they?
No,
For that matter, nor did London Information.
although that's a distance thing I would have thought.
Calais, bonjour, ici est Golf, Charlie Delta, Juliet Bravo.
Can't see sign of a wind at the moment.
Yep.
Somebody on the hold for you. Obviously got the message.
Calais, Golf Juliet Bravo, final. Not going to be able to turn off on that one, so I might just land a bit deeper and take the next turn off.
Very nicely done.
Well, that was with a bit of power on. I got plenty of room, and I kept a bit of power on, and that kept it pulling straight.
Yeah. Shot 28, the other side is where all the clag is. And believe it or not, that's where we're going, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Wouldn't you just know it? This is pretty flat round here.
It is, yeah.
Bonus, I guess.
But all passengers on this aircraft look out to the left.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
Mate, we got one there. We're going up 700 feet a minute and I'm pushing forwards.
Whoa!
That bloke took off, yeah, isn't he?
Yeah, just taking off now.
Amiens, Golf, Juliet, Bravo, downwind, under one. Juliet, Bravo, in final.
900 metres.
Fine. Can't get down in that, we're in trouble, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm taking it that the grass is the big grass area because there's somebody taxiing.
Yeah, I think there's a taxiway to the left of the grass.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes. There are only two of us. Yes, we have 2 years for today. Yeah, it's 2 euros. Just two of you. Oh, yeah. We'll